I'm Jean Elliott Skelton, the oldest of the Elliots. My sister Doris is right here. She's 16 months younger than I am. Our great-grandparents are the Beischels, is over here. My dad and mother are over here. 19 graves out here altogether, a brother, nephews, and etc. and etc. We went to school at Rock Creek and then Bonita. We rode horseback to the Bonita school and then eventually ended up in Clinton. And that's about the basis. Now, where do you want to go from there?
From where?
From when we went to school in Bonita.
In Bonita.
Rode horseback.
We rode horseback to Bonita, and then after that we went to till we were in the 5th grade, and then from then we went to Clinton to school for the 7th and 8th grade, and then we went to high school. And first time we had a bus that somebody made. We called it the chicken coop. And my father and mother went back to Chicago and got us the first school bus that we ever had. And we went to high school in Missoula here at Hellgate.
We all graduated from Hellgate. Well, it was Missoula County High School at that time. All of us, all 4 of us, Elliots. And then grew up, married, here we are. I'll be 91 next month, Doris will be 90.
Mm-hmm. And the Beischels came here, it says on the headstone there, what year they came on. And the Beischels was Hilda Beischel, and married
Stephen Elliott.
I forget the name of the other Beischel, but anyway, they lived on the upper ranch, which we call the upper ranch, where both she and I and my father were born in the same house.
In the same bed, probably the same blanket. The Model T was shining the lights through the window because, of course, we had kerosene lights. You couldn't have ether in the house, you know, it would have blown us up.
That's right.
So,
well then, after that, well, as we grew up, we lived on the ranch where my son lives at this time, right now, and we had to milk 21 head of cows.
24
head of cows.
Night and morning.
And we did that in the summer and the winter, and we used to pitch hay and things like that because we were our dad's hired man.
We were supposed to be boys to start with.
Yeah, that's right. And then my mother raised chickens, and we had to butcher chickens, and
could you cut a head off a chicken now?
I don't know.
I don't think I could.
But we had chicken dinners every single Sunday.
Had to make the ice cream too for the relatives that came out from Missoula.
And we had an old ice cream. We had an old ice house that had that we got ice in the wintertime, and it had sawdust in the walls. And it used to be on the ranch where my daughter and my son lived, or my daughter-in-law and my son live right now. Anyway, we made ice cream every Sunday and had fried chicken, and all the family came for dinner.
Well, milking those cows, you know, we got a lot to be thankful for because Dad, you know, we strengthened muscles. We got a lot of muscles. And that's why we could work as many years as we did. I worked till I was 81 and then retired. But anyway, if it wasn't for our dad milking those damn cows, you know, we wouldn't have the strength that we have now.
That's
so that
right.
I can bowl and still play golf. So
that's what my dad used to say. He says, you look at your hand. He told me one time, he says, you're going to have real strong fingers. So then I became a beauty operator after that. And I had a beauty shop in Missoula here for 15 years.
Chimney corner.
In the chimney corner, yes. And I had fixed good many people that I saw here today. I fixed their hair, and we still live out on Rock Creek, and we don't milk any cows anymore or anything like that. But
Remember shoveling all that stuff too?
yes, we did.
Oh, and we lived in luxury because we had a two-holer out in the back. Remember? And I found a fur coat one time, chopped it up, and lined the seats with the fur. It worked great.
And we used the Sears and Roebuck catalog for toilet paper.
Yeah, and it sure beat the corn cobs that they dried.
And we raised corn every summer. Mother had a great big garden right on the same place where my son lives right now. And we canned corn, and Dad would kill pigs and make his own bacon and grind his own sausage, and that way we...
I saved his life one time. You know, this old sow was chasing him around the place over across the road, and he's yelling and screaming, and I didn't know what was wrong, and I ran over there, opened the door because it had locked on the outside, saved his life. I don't think he ever thanked me for that either. To talk to him about that.
We butchered pigs, and we helped scrape the pig's hair off the pigs, and we took the pigs into John R. Daly's Market, which makes Daly's bacon to this day, and that's where my dad would bring the pigs in, and I can see John R. Daly behind his counter yet.
I phased that one out.
You don't remember that?
Well, I can remember when hamburger was really a treat because, you know, we lived on fish, venison,
Yeah,
elk,
yeah,
ducks,
yeah,
and etc. That should be enough for today.
yeah, that's right.
Just ask him about your mother, or your mother about cooking, how she learned to cook.
She didn't know how to cook. She made fudge. The only thing she knew how to do was to make
My
fudge.
grandmother up here, right there is my grandmother in that picture.
1912.
We're right here?
Right here.
Hi,
down
Gram.
here, Down here.
She's in there with her dress and she's dating Lee Elliott.
Oh, it looks like they're having
Bessie
fun.
Thompson.
That was 1915.
Oh, there looks like they're having fun.
Yeah, it was up Rock Creek.
On Rock Creek?
And there was a guy by the name of Simons that took the picture. I never did know he. Of course, I wasn't born until 1918.
Who was fishing? Who's this right over here?
Well, his name was Simons, but I never did know exactly who he was. I don't think they ever told us, so anyway.
Isn't that cool? Look at how much fun they're having. Long skirt, she probably was going to get swept away with that long skirt.
Isn't that crazy?
I know. Yeah, they're having fun.
Okay.
Oh, they're having fun. Cool.
We're still alive, still kicking. I'm still bowling. Still having a gin and tonic.